YouTube, it's Vanity Vixen. Welcome back to my channel. So, here's my first video as promised, titled Confessions and Struggles of a Demi-Ace. Oh baby, you better hold on to your assless chaps. Because this is Vanity Vixen's coming out story. So before we get started, quick definition by someone else, then we're going to get into my definitions, alright? So per healthline.com, demisexuality is a sexual orientation where people only experience sexual attraction to folks that they have close emotional connections with. Still with me? Alright. Asexuality is a sexual orientation where people experience little to no sexual attraction. And well, I'm Demi-Ace, baby. I read you those definitions only because I recently just found out that I fall under the asexual spectrum. Yeah. And when I say recently, I mean this year, 2022. I have actually been this way for over a decade. A little old here, folks. I'm not going to tell you my age. That's for another video. So in this video, I want you guys to just keep in mind that I am not speaking for all asexuals. I am not speaking for all demisexuals. I am not speaking for anybody else but myself, okay? I love sex. I think about sex all the time. As a matter of fact, I have been writing erotica since high school. I wasn't gonna tell y'all how long ago that was, but we just gonna leave that alone. So I have been writing erotica for years. I love reading erotica. I love attending erotic art shows. I don't do porn though. No, that ain't it. Can't stand it. Moving on. But sex is hot. It's sexy. Pussy moistening to me. I love it. But when it comes to incorporating or adding other people to the equation, sex becomes complicated. So, remember those definitions that I gave you? Asexual is little to no sexual attraction. I can count on one hand how many people I have actually been sexually attracted to in the past 10 plus years. Very, very small number. I don't know what it is. It's just something, that's just how my brain is wired. I can develop a bomb-ass connection and relationship and chemistry, have the best chemistry with someone, but never develop the desire to experience them sexually. And that's my norm. And there's nothing wrong with that. I've actually found that more people my age and a little older, fuck it, I'm 35, whatever, have fallen somewhere under the demisexual spectrum, meaning that they don't just want to go out there and get their swerve on with just anybody, but they want to have some type of connection with someone. Like they don't want to just, they don't get the urge to get it in until they develop that mutual bond and connection. I need a mutual bond and connection with someone in order for me to, well, even for there to even be that potential of a sexual attraction. Because just because we're homies and we're having the best relationship, the best time together, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to want to experience you sexually. And I am 100% not into unbonded sex. Nope, can't do it, not for me. Let me tell you why. So I am human, so over the past 10 plus years, yes, I have encountered some insanely attractive, hot people. And I was like, you know what, let me see, maybe she might work. She meaning my pussy, the oochie coochie. Nope. So what happens is, when there's someone I'm just physically attracted to, there's no mutual bond, and we try to get it in. Yes, my pussy is wet. Yes, I am aroused. Yes, my mind is there, but my body, she's like, bitch, please. She responds numb. my body, my brain both refuse to acknowledge sex as pleasure unless I have established a mutual bond and connection. Period. Period. There's no other way around it. That's it. Yeah. I want to get something off my chest. And I know it's going to ruffle some feathers. And that's okay, because I have some comments for those ruffled feathers. I prefer masturbation to sex. There, I said it. I feel better. Yes, that has caused issues, a little tension in relationships. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's just who I am. Now, I do get my swerve on with my partner. We gets it in, and I mean, when we get it in, it's on like Donkey Kong shit. The oochie coochie, sing songs, oochie wale, oochie bang bang. I mean, yes, baby, okay. But I just don't want to bang my partner's brains out all day, every day. Honestly, I am more inclined to reach for my bag of goodies faster than I am to be like, hey, wake up, you want to get in? So yes, I do prefer masturbation over sex. So I have read about other demisexuals, other asexuals who do masturbate as well. And they just kind of think about, oh, this feels really good. Well, for me, I create a person. Now hear me out. I create the optimum body, gender, skin tone, features, tattoos, piercings, whatever, but the person has no identity. Not real, no, I was trying to think with that face. There's no identity, it's just like a body. When you bring other people into my sexual mix, it just complicates things entirely too much. Now, there is a rare instance where I do fantasize about some real people. It's very rare. It's a very rare occurrence. And I want to give you a specific example. So there's this show that takes people and puts them in jail for 60 days. Yeah, right? Okay, so the new season, y'all know the new season that's out there right now, that new sheriff. Oh, baby, he is a fun. That deep, rich voice, that chocolate skin, that large stature. Oh, I'm on my knees. Please fuck the brat out of me. He is fine as shit, okay? I have never met him. I don't want to meet him. Sorry, Sheriff. But yes, I can fantasize about him because I know that there is a very small chance that we'll ever meet each other. I don't really want to meet him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to meet me either. But I'm just throwing that out there. So there are those specific instances where I do think about other people, but I know that we're never going to encounter each other. So it's pretty safe for me to think about him. Because you do know that if I were to meet him and find out that he's not everything that I have created in my mind, she just wouldn't work when I would try to work, if you catch my drift. Right. So, yeah, I do enjoy masturbation, and like I said, I really don't want to incorporate other people into my time. So yeah, just throwing that out there. I do want to say something though. Some people have criticized my coming out, like, oh, you're asexual, you're demisexual, get away from me. You seem frustrated because you can't just have sex with anyone and everyone. Word? Why the hell? You know, that's not the word I really want to use. Why would I want to just sleep and lay down with just any old Tom, Dick, or Harry? y'all, look, there are too many STDs out there. Pregnancy is still an issue. Because we do know that condoms are not 100% effective, right? So I am perfectly cool with the fact that I don't have to get tested for STDs every year. I go for a pap smear every 3 years. I'm Gucci, okay? I don't have to worry about this crazy shit going on out here. So I am perfectly content and I respect myself. So I don't want to just lay up with anyone who I don't have a connection with. Honestly, the thought is disgusting. Someone unbonded to me touching me, I can't. I can't, no. You know, I wasn't gonna say this, but I am gonna say it. This is not an asexual thing, but men, I really need you to know. Your dick pics are not hot. They aren't sexy. They aren't tempting or tantalizing in any way. When I see them, some of y'all make me throw up in my mouth a little. But I do like a dick in a chastity cage, so figure that one out. Last but not least, something that has been on my mind the past couple days. I did encounter an article recently that was discussing how Black women are the largest new, Black women are testing positive for HIV more than any other race right now. And I need my people of color, and actually all my people, okay, I need every last one of you to know that it's almost 2023. HIV is preventable, okay? You have your PrEP, which is your pre-exposure prophylaxis that you can take prior to risky sex behavior, whatever, or if you happen to fall in love with someone who has it and you want to go that route. And then there's also the post-exposure prophylaxis that you can take after a potential exposure to HIV. So look, I'm telling you guys, check it out, look into it. It's out there. Insurance does cover these treatments. We can you know, slow the spread of HIV, all right? You guys have to know this. And this also brings something else to mind, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. A lot of people think or have this notion that people who identify anywhere on the asexual spectrum have suffered some sort of sexual trauma. Now look, hear me out here. So I have suffered sexual trauma as a child and as an adult. And I would find it offensive if anyone would dare correlate my sexual orientation to my sexual trauma, okay? I don't want just anybody touching me. And I am perfectly okay with my body only responding to those who deserve to touch me, those who I have decided are allowed to touch me. So yes, I am proud to be demisexual. I am proud to be asexual. See the pin here? Maybe, but probably not. Yeah, that's me. Proud all day. So yeah, while there are some people who may be affected by sexual trauma, I'm not. My sexual orientation has nothing to do with that. I am proudly asexual. I proudly only interact with people who deserve me. It's my life. It's my prerogative. Until next time, guys, much love, skulls, and kink.